Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Python Brains. Hope you all are well, students. So, you already know that we completed our string topic with all the introduction, functions, program, and output related questions of string. So today we start a fresh topic that is list in Python. So in today's session, students, we cover introduction of list, why lists are mutable, how we can create a list, how we can access element from list, how we can compare list elements, and what all are the list operators. So we learn all these topics one by one. So be with us till the entire session. Okay, so let's start the class with the topic list introduction. So, what is list? Lists are used to store multiple items in a single variable. And one more thing is there that list can store different types of values. Lists are created using square bracket. This is a very important point, students, that lists are created using a square bracket. Now, as you listen the word list, so first thing comes in our mind the list of anything. List of cars, list of some grocery items. So what is that? That is a sequence of an object or that can contain multiple items of data. Okay, so list is store different types of values, like you can say that list is store integer values, list is store float values, you can say that list is store string values, or combination also means a list can contain some integer, some float, some string values also. So this is a small introduction of list, student. Next we are having, students, how we can create a list or examples of list. First of all, we see what all are the examples of list. So you can see A is equal to the square bracket is there. So this is what? This is the empty list we are having. Okay. If you write A is equal to 1, 2, 3 like this is the list of integers we have. Next, we are having A is equal to 1, 2, 3.4, 5, 6.7. That is a combination. Some integer elements are there, some floats elements are there. So let's list of numbers in that int and float both are there. Next, we are having, student, A is equal to X, Y, Z. What is this? This is a list of characters, students. Okay. So means characters are there. Next, we are having, students, A is equal to hello, how are you? So I store here words. Some words are there, that is list of strings. In the next one, I store A, comma 2, comma 9.6, comma Python. So one character is there, one integer value is there, one float value is there, one word is there. So what is that? List of mixed value we have. Next, we are having, student, A is equal to 3, comma 4, comma 5, 6, 7. This is one list, comma 8. So what is that? List within a list. That is known as nested list, students. So these all are the examples of list. Now next we are having, students, how lists are mutable. This is a one feature of list. Okay. List is what? List is a mutable. Mutable means that we can change. Okay. Immutable means that can't change. So you can say that lists are changeable or lists are mutable. Now I will show you how lists are mutable with the help of one small examples on ideally. So let's see. Here I'll just create one list, student. In that some elements are there. Okay. Some elements are there. So this is my list. Now the one question is that, ma'am, how we can say that this is list? Okay. So first is this is in the square bracket, or second, if you have any doubt, you can use the type function and check the type of the variable. This will return class list. That means this will return the type of the particular variable L. Okay, so this is my list. Now, if I just check ID L, okay, ID L I write. So this will return what? Location of particular element. Where the L element stored in the memory, this will return particular location or address, you can say that. Now here I'll just update my list, students. So I write L0 is equal to 23. Okay. So I'll just change the element. I just change the element on the particular position. Position, indexing, slicing is quite similar as a string. As we learn in the string, it is quite similar. So this is 0, 1, 2. So 0 position value. Now the new value of 0 position is 23. So once I print this list here, so it is 23, 55, 44. Now you can say this 22 updated with a new value, that is 23. Okay, student. So next we are having, students, you can see, again I check the location of that variable L. So now you observe the location is same. That means whatever changes I'll just made, that change is made at same address. No new address, no new variable in initialization. That change at a same address. So if the change is made at the same address on the same location, then you can say that this is a mutable one. Okay, students. Now let's take one more example, student. If I write A is equal to 10. Okay. Now I write ID of A. Okay. This is my location. Now I write A is equal to A plus 20. Okay. Now I print A. Now A value is 30. 10 plus 20, that is 30 here. Now again I check the ID of variable A. So now you observe the address is changed. So this is the reason why we can say that integer is a not a mutable part. Okay, integer is not a mutable data type, that is immutable, because you can say whenever I just make a change in the same variable, that create a new variable, or you can say that store on a different location. So this is the concept how you can say that lists are mutable. Okay. So next we are having, students, how to create the list. How to create the list? Simply, you can take a variable L, square bracket, and give some values here. Whatever value you just want to give, you can give it there. And you can see all the values are separated by comma. Okay. So this is the way how you can create a list. If you just want to create some other list, 1, comma, 3.4, comma, you can give here some words, or you can give here some alphabet. So you can create mixed value list also. Okay. You can print it there simply. So it prints like this. Okay. So whatever values you store in a square brackets, you can say that is a list. Okay. One more thing is that, student, you just create a list from existing sequence also. Like suppose that I write here list 1 is equal to list, and this is normally I write. Okay. And once I write list 1, so this is my empty list. Okay. So this is the way, means you can use list method also if you just want to create any list. Simply if I write list 1 is equal to list, and in the bracket you pass some word computer. Okay. So once you press enter and print this, so this is what? This is a list. Okay. So if you can use this list method, so what happened here basically? So this is what? This is a conversion. This is a string, and this string is converted into a list, because here I am using a list method. If you write here integer, if you write here str, whatever you write here, that particular value that you mention in the bracket, that converted in a particular part. Okay, student. So this is the way how you can create a list with a simple list method. If you just want to use the input method, then you can write list, and then in the bracket you can simply write input. Okay. And you write enter your value. Okay. Simply you can give values like this, and now when you press enter, then it asks for the value. Then you write hi Python. Okay. So now I just want to print this. Then see, the complete value, whatever your input is, that is converted into the list, including this space also. Okay, students, any doubt in this? So you can write it in the comment section. So how you can create the list? We can create a list in many ways. You can use list method also. You can give direct value in the list method also. You can use input method also, or you can create a static list that is a fixed, that is with the fixed values also. Okay, students. Now our next topic is, students, how to access the list, or you can say that how to access the list element. This is also very simple, student, as we learn in the string also. If you just want to access any element, you can access it normally. Okay, I explain you with the help of example also. In this also we have a forward indexing or positive indexing, or the backward indexing, you can say that negative indexing also. Okay, but if you just want to access any element, that position is not available. So in that case, what happened? It shows an error. Let's take one example, student. Suppose that there is one list 1. In that some elements are there. Okay, some elements are there. So now if you just want to access some elements like that, list 1, 0. So 0 position is 10. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Positive indexing. -1, -2, -3, -4. Negative indexing we are having. Okay, if you write list 1 -3, then it is 20. Why? -1, -2, -3 is there. Okay. Now, let's take one more thing. If you write list 1, 6. Now you know that 6 is not there. Okay. Because 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is the maximum value. In that case, what happened? It shows an error because that is a out of range. Okay. This is the meaning of the last point, student. If we give index out of range while accessing individual element, Python will raise index error. So this is the way, students, how we can access the list element using positive index or using the negative indexing also. Okay, students. Next topic we are having, students. First of all, students, we discuss what is the meaning of traversing. Traversing means to access all the elements of the list one by one. So you can use in operator also. You can use range function also. Okay. Having one small example of for loop, we can traverse our list. Let's take the example, students. It's a simple one. I write list 1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 we have. Okay. So this is my simple list. Now if I just want to traverse this list, I write for I in list 1. Here I am using the in operator. Okay. And here I print I. So how it works, students? Let's check. See. So how it works for I in list 1. List 1 is, this is, so all the elements are here in the list 1. And when the for loop start running, then what happened? One element of the list shifts to the variable I and it printed in the second iteration, second element, in the third iteration, third element. So this is the way how we can traverse my list using a in operator. Okay. If in the same way, if you just want to use the range method, then how we can write for I in range. So here I am giving the range. So what is the range? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can give here 5, or you can pass here the len function also. Okay. And here you write print I simply. Okay. Here you write print I and then press enter. So in that case, what happens, student? What you observe in this? This will print the position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So most of the students made this mistake in exams, that they can write the code like this. So this is a 5. So 0 is there. So 0 it is printed. 1 is there. So 1 is printed. 2 is there. So 2 is printed. So many students made this mistake. So if you just want to print the list element, students, so how we can do? For I in range, then here we pass length of what? List 1. Okay. Length of list 1 we pass. And then I write print list 1 and in bracket I position here. Okay. Then it printed 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Why? Now how it executed, you can see. For I in range, here I pass the length of list 1. That means whatever the length of list 1, you can type it there. You can type directly the length number also. Then I write print list 1 I. Now what is the meaning of this statement, students? You can see list 1 is there. Okay. So list 1 length. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is there. Okay. So 0 is coming here. In the first iteration, so list 1, 0. List 1, 0 is 10. So 10 in printed. List 1, 1. Then 20 is printed. So this is the way how it works. So how we can traverse our list, this we discuss with the help of a small example. Next topic, students, we are having that how we can compare our list. Okay. So Python allow us to compare two lists, but in this what happened? Each element is individually compared. Okay. Each element is individually compared and we can apply all the relational operator, all the comparison operator to compare two lists. If they are of comparable type, otherwise Python flash an error in that case. Okay, so how it compares? Now we see 1, 2, 3, 4 we are having, and I write that is less than 4, 5, 6. Okay, now how it compares basically? When I press enter, it returns true. Why? Because it compares the first element of this list with the first element of another list. So 1 and 4, it is compared. So 1 is less than 4. That's why it returns true here. Okay. In the next way, we just check it again, students. 1, 2, 3, 4 we are having. And that is greater than 1, 2, 0, 3. Now in that case, what happens, student? That's again a true. See, 1 and 1 is equal. Then we move to the, if both are equal, then only we can move to the second one. Second and second is equal. Then 3 and 0 is there. So 3 is greater than 0. This is the reason why this list is greater than this list. So this is the way how we can compare our list element. We can take one more example, students. L1 is equal to, you can give 20, 30. Okay. And one more list I am having. L2 is equal to, again I am having 20, 30. Okay, students. Now third one I am having L3 is equal to, you can give here some strings value. Okay. 20 and 30. The same value but in a string form. And then I am giving L4 is equal to 20.0, comma 30.0. Okay, the same values but in a float form. And in L5 I am giving here, students, 20, 30, 40. Okay, this is the way. Now we check one by one. You see L1 equal to L2. This is true because L1 and L2 both are equal. If I write L1 equal to L3, then it is not equal. Values are same, but this is integer and this is a string one. This will compare with the sky value. Okay. Next we are having, if I write L1 is greater than L2, then it is false because both are equal. Okay. Then I write L4 is greater than L1. Now you see L4 and L1. I write L4 is greater than L1. It is false. Because for comparison operation, Python ignores the type of element and compares the values only. Okay. Compare only the values we are having. If I write L4 equal to L1, so it is true. Yes, both are equal. Because again I repeat, for comparison operations, Python ignores the types of elements and compares values only. So this is the way how we can compare our list or compare our multiple list, you can say that. Next, we are having students list operation. We have multiple list operation students. Joining list, replicating list, membership testing, indexing, slicing. So one by one we discuss all the things. Membership testing is what? That we discussed in the traversing in operator. That is a membership one. But here also we discuss all the things with the help of a example. First, we are having student joining list, or you can say that concatenation. So, simply I am having list 1 is equal to red, comma, blue. Two colors are there. Then I write list 1 equal to list 1 plus orange. Okay, simply. I press enter and here I print list 1. So, it is red, blue and orange. In the same one, if I write list 1 is equal to list 1 plus black. Now in this, what happened? It shows an error. Why? Because list is always concatenated with list, not with any other data type. Okay. List is always concatenated with list. If you just want to concatenate list with a string or any integer, that is not possible. That shows an error. Can only concatenated list. Okay. So this is the way how we can use the joining operation and we can concatenate two lists together. Next, we are having student replication. Now, how it works? List 2 is equal to, I am having a simple list, 20 and 30 we are having. Then I write print list 2 asterisk 2. Okay, this is a asterisk sign is a replicating sign, you can say that. So, what happened? It repeats, replicates the value 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Two times it replicates. Okay. If you simply write x is equal to, again I'm having one list of students, Python. Okay, this is my list because it is stored in the square bracket and asterisk 3. So if I print x, then Python, Python, Python we are having because it replicates my list in 3 times. Now, in this also one thing students, if I write list 2, okay, list 2 is basically if I write replicating list 2, it shows an error. Like in the concatenation, we are having rule. What happened? List concatenated with list. But in the replication, we are having one rule that we can replicate the list with a number, with the integer value. Okay. So this is the way how we can use the concatenation operator and the replication operator. What is the meaning of this membership testing? If I write x is equal to Python. And now I just want to check some character like this. O N X. X is my variable name. So it returns true. Membership operator always return answer in true or false. Okay. Similar, if I am having a list 1 is equal to 30, 20, 40, 50, like this. Okay. Then I write here print 40 in list 1. Okay. Simply, I just want to check 40 is there or not. It returns true because yes, 40 is present in my list. So this is the way how we can use the membership testing. Similar, we can use not in also. If I write here, print 60 not in list 1. Okay. So, yes, 60 not in list 1. So, it returns true. If it is there, then it returns false. So, this is the way how we can use the membership operators in and not in. Next, we are having students indexing. Indexing is what? Simply, we already discussed this in traversing also. If you have a list 1, 30, 20, 40 and 50, 4 elements are there. If you just want to access any element like this. So, list 1, second position I want. So, it is 40. So, 2 is what? 2 is an index. Okay. 0. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 2 is what? 2 is a index here. Okay. So if you just want to write list 1 minus 2, negative index also, then also we are having 40 because 0, 1, 2, this is 40 and minus 1 and minus 2, this is again a 40 value. So this is the way how we can use the indexing part in list. Next, we are having students a slicing part. Slicing is quite similar as we already discussed in string also. But here also we discuss some examples, students. Suppose that I am having a list, okay, and I write list here, computer, okay. So this is my list and here I print list. So this is my simple list. Now if I write x1 colon 4, okay. So 1 colon 4 means what? Starting value is 1, ending value is 4. 4 is what? 4 is not included in this. Okay. 4 is not included in this. Why? Because we know that the last value never include in this. Okay. So 1, 2 and 3. 0, 1. This is 1, 2 and 3. 3 values are there. Next we just check students x 1 colon 6 colon 2. Okay. So what is that, students? In that case, it is 1 to 6. 6 never included. So 1 to 5 and 2 is a step value. 2 jump. Okay. So this is 1. O is there. Okay. Next we are having after O. P is there and after P, T is there. Okay. See. Because two steps together we are taking. Similar in that case, we are using negative 1 also, student. Suppose that I write x minus 3, okay, and colon. So it starts from minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 3 to, in this also we follow one same rule, that is, if the step value is positive, then we move to the forward direction. If the step value is negative, then we move to the backward direction. If you have any doubt in slicing, then there is a separate video on slicing in a string playlist. You can check it there. In that video, I explain everything and so many examples and details. I hope these concepts are clear to you now, student. If you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. If you like my video, do press the like button, share your views in the comment section. And you can share your doubts on our mail IDs also, student. Here we just provide our mail ID for all of you. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon to get the updates of my upcoming video. Till then, keep watching, keep studying.